Hi everyone, this is Subquake and I wanted to show some of the stuff that I've been working on recently for Undead Legacy. So basically I've changed how the whole fuel system works in the game, and now instead of like fuel items that stack together, you now have like basically jerry cans that have fuel inside them, defined like this number, and each different fuel has different fuel efficiency. For example, gasoline has like the balance, which is like 10. Jet fuel is gonna be used for gyrocopters and it has the best fuel efficiency, and the worst one is of course biofuel. And this also has been changed, how the gas pumps work. Now when you start the brand new world, instead of loot containers, they have like amounts of fuel inside them, and you need an empty container to scavenge the fuel outside of the container. So let's equip empty fuel cans. As you can see, it has a nice model. And now, while you're holding an empty fuel can in your hand, it changes the text when you're trying to interact with a fuel pump. Look, without anything in the hand, it doesn't allow to do anything. But with the empty fuel can inside your hand, we can fill it up. And as you can see, it filled up one can. Let's check this one. Only 3. And it takes empty fuel cans and converts them to full ones. We can also pick a full one and add to the gas pump. It removes any filled gas containers and converts them into empty fuel cans. And now we can have like 5 full ones. And this system also works now on collecting water. Let's get inside here. There was some faucets here. Look, there's some household faucets. The amount is generated randomly, and also you need an empty vessel to pick up the water from the faucet. So let's take some empty glass jars. As you can see, that the text changes, and we can get 2 full glass jars. Alternatively, we can also fill the faucet with water, and now it's full. When it's full, you can't interact with it unless you have an empty vessel. Also, you can interact with an empty bucket as long as it has at least 5 units of water inside it. And as we can see, we got 1 full bucket water. Let's fill this one up. And we have now 2 full buckets of water. Also, this has been changed. It shows stats with the stat bars, so you can compare items. Let's say I want to compare this SMG to an assault rifle. We can see the differences. Also, one thing I wanted to show is that the amount of fuel inside here determines the total weight of the item. A full gasoline canister is like 15 weight units. And let's see how much the 16 one look, the weight is different. It's not the same. And the empty ones is like, let's see, 1.5. It calculates the total amount of the weight in the stack. Okay, and also I wanted to show you been working on some ammo recipes, and here's a test recipe I made. Basically now it's possible to use such items in crafting recipes where the amount is going to be the amount taken from the items, and the total amount that you have is calculated based it's like 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 and so on, and the total sum of the gasoline you have in your inventory. Currently I have 116. And let's see, oil and cloth fragment. As you can see, we can craft now 23, and it takes away all the full cans. It didn't take away this one because it doesn't have 5 units of fuel inside it, and it converted all those full gasoline cans into empty ones. But look what happens when I press the cancel button. Pay attention to this amount. It's like boom. It takes empty fuel cans and fills them up. But if for some weird reason you decide to cancel a crafting recipe without having enough space for the fuel to go back, it goes to waste. It only fills up the containers it can fill up, and that the whole fuel was wasted now. Also, let's see now. Improve the loot beams. They all now work for all different kinds of zombies. As you can see, soldier zombies drop green loot beams, and it will contain soldier related loot. At the moment it's just generic loot. I will deal with the loot lists a bit later. White beams will be for generic loot. And you have basically 3 tiers of loot beams. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and it's based on the level of the zombie. If it's a normal zombie, it's like Tier 1 loot. It's a feral, then it's Tier 2, and if it's irradiated, it's Tier 3. Also, if you pay attention to the bottom left corner, radiated zombies emit radiation. You should stay as far as possible from them. The closer you are to radiated zombies, the more severe the radiation damage will be. As you can see, it took away almost 75% of my health, just because I was fighting near the radiated zombies. Okay, to load. That's some nice load. So, the search feature I recently added. You can toggle it on by clicking this icon, and it has the name of the inventory. We don't really need it much, but if you want it back, you can like toggle it again. We also have 4 sorting buttons: sort by name, sort by type, sort by price, sort by weight, and also we still have the vanilla inventory sorting, which is this one. They each do different things, obviously. My favorite one is sort by weight, because now inventory is limited by encumbrance, and as you can see we have 300 slots, but you're limited by the total amount of carry weight you can carry. And sort by weight puts the heaviest items on the top. As we can see, fuel is pretty heavy, and bullets, well, not so much. You can still carry around a huge arsenal of bullets. And the search feature works very simply. Cache. And it filters out, grays out the items that aren't relevant and highlights the items that it can find. And it also is persistent. It checks where the item is. If we try to put it in a container or take it back, it will highlight it again. It's like searching as you type. Yeah, gasoline is marked as ammunition because some items will require gasoline, such as augers and chainsaws and stuff like that. Also, I wanted to show these three buttons. They appear only when you open a container, or let's see, or if you open up storage from the vehicle. And those buttons do these, the first one and third one do kind of similar thing, but the middle one is the most exciting one, because if you click the middle one, it moves any items that match the items inside the storage to the storage from your inventory. For example, if I have a bucket of water here and I also have a bucket of water in my inventory, it will move the bucket over there. For example, if I have a bunch of pistols and I have one pistol somewhere in the inventory, it will move all the pistols to the inventory, which is very nice for sorting. You have a bunch of different resources and you want to like quickly sort through, and it boom, moves all the stuff to the container. The first button transfers everything but the first row in the inventory. It's maybe useful if you like. It doesn't do anything with your tool belt, and you have basically 6 more slots to have ammo or some equipment with you. This one moves everything from your inventory. It doesn't sort anything. Boom, it's like everything. You pick everything up and move. It's like boom, everything is there. Also, the radial menu has been changed. Also, this fuel system, where are my empty cans? This fuel system is universal and is working across everything, including vehicles and generators. So if we look here, we have some fuel, and we can fill our vehicle up with fuel. As you can see, it took away the full cans and transferred them to empty fuel cans. Same thing with generators. Also, you now can put any kind of generator engine inside the generator bank. Let's see, fuel, we need some fuel. And it filled it up. So yeah, these are the features I've been working on recently. Thanks for watching, bye!